So let's just settle into our meditation posture and check where you're at this morning. For some of us, it's early. For others of you, you've probably already started well into your day, or well into your morning anyway. So just check in with yourself to see how things are going. Just know that however it is you're turning up this morning, it's all totally fine. So with your feet flat on the floor, if that's you sitting at a computer, about a hips width apart, and then be sitting right on top of your sits bones, whether you're in your regular cross-legged meditation position or whether you're sitting with the legs down. This helps to prevent us from falling back onto our sacrum and rounding our backs. So we really want for meditation just to be sitting nice and aligned and expansive, lengthened. So just imagine the spine is a string of pearls of light, and this sort of spine of yours stretches from the base, but imagine it's lengthening all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond, this string of pearls. If this is available to you, just imagine your head is just also lengthening and then just gliding back to be in line with the shoulders. So the further the head is out of line, out of alignment with the spine, the heavier it is. The more it is for us to hold up, and the more likely it is for us to start to get rounded in our shoulders. So as all of us get older, we need just to remember to think about standing straight. And sometimes the process is so slow, we don't even feel it. We don't even notice. So here, when we tip our head forward, it's just a gentle lengthening of the back of the neck with the chin dropping down slightly. Some of you might want to just have the chin, just with the head just positioned nicely on top of the head, top of the shoulders, top of the neck. The thing to avoid really is the chin being lifted too high, because this creates agitation in the mind. If your chin starts to drop too low, you're going to think about going back to bed. So just take a nice deep breath. If there's any sounds in your environment, just allow those sounds to be there, trying not to follow them with the mind. And then just notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. And just check if there's sounds in your environment. Are you wandering off with the mind to go and have a look, to check it out? Or just leave the sounds alone. Allow them to be there. And then just notice the thoughts that are arising. Where did your mind go in that moment? And just notice what it is that's arising. And perhaps you can label the thoughts. Here I'm worried. This is a sad thought. I'm angry. I'm planning. It could be as simple as I'm just thinking. Bringing to mind all the people of your life, your beloveds, spouses and children and friends, besties, your favorite work colleagues, and then those people in your life who are a little bit more difficult for you, and then are strangers. These relationships shift and change, sometimes in a dramatic way, sometimes in a painful way, and then sometimes in a really positive way. Just notice that this is impermanence and nothing is fixed. And all these people are equal. You know, we don't think that that one we really, really love, that one we really love, our spouse or children. You hear people talking about their kids. And it's amazing how brilliant people's children are, but that not everyone sees them that way. And then we think about the person that we don't like very much. They don't have those qualities. We don't think. We don't think they have potential. But someone out there does. Strangers, we don't care. But they all are all equal in their wish to be happy, their wish to be free from suffering and having this extraordinary capacity for Buddhahood, Buddha mind. So I think we'll do this practice this morning for the benefit of all these people of our life, for Howard, for all the people in Florida and on that southern eastern seaboard who've been affected by this hurricane. Then think of all the people, as Karen said, still living with the effects of wildfires. All those people over in Hawaii have a long road ahead of them. So then we'll do this medicine Buddha practice for all these folks. Also for our dear Hin, who I don't see here this morning. So I'll just share this image of medicine Buddha. Thank you, Mary. If you need it. So you can imagine this medicine Buddha is a few inches above the crown of your head. And as you can see, he's sitting on a moon disc and he's on a lotus. So in this case, the lotus is painted, but they usually will say a multicolored lotus. And he's sitting in the full Vajra, what they call a lotus position with the each leg over the opposite thigh. He's facing the same way as you, and his body is made of royal blue, almost like, well, it's a sapphire blue, Rinpoche used to say. So you can imagine this kind of beautiful light body, made of light, radiating light. His hand is resting on his right knee in the gesture of granting sublime realization. So his palm is facing outwards, and he's holding the stem of an aurora plant between his thumb and first finger. And the left hand is in his lap in the gesture of concentration and holds a lapis, well, it's a bowl, sorry, a sapphire bowl. And this bowl is filled with the nectar. And this is a medicine to heal and subdue all our delusions, all our sicknesses, all our problems. He's wearing the 3 saffron robes of a monk, and he has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha. His face is peaceful and smiling and looking at all living beings in the universe with compassion and loving kindness. So just let's spend a moment here getting a sense of this healing Buddha above the crown of your head. Just imagine if you are walking around all day with a Buddha above the crown of your head. You can if you like. You can also imagine, if you wish, this is the mind of your teacher, your Lama, manifesting in this form for your benefit. He's wearing these saffron robes of a monk and has got this beautiful, peaceful face. It's smiling, accepting, just accepting you exactly as you are. Wherever you're at in your practice, wherever you're at in your ability to focus this morning, doesn't matter. It's all good. And he's looking at all the beings of your life, all the beings in the universe, with this level of equality, equanimity, exactly the same. Compassion, loving kindness, acceptance. And just remember that this Buddha is the embodiment of all the enlightened beings and their sublime qualities. So you have, imagine the mind of your teacher above the crown of your head in the form of this medicine Buddha. Go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that holds some close and others distant. So for the medicine Buddha, let's just say this little prayer. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings ripen for myself and others. So now imagine rays of radiant light, white light, flowing down from the heart and body of the medicine Buddha, and this fills your body and purifies all disease and afflictions, as well as the causes of these problems, our delusions, our negative karma ripening. our mental obscurations. And imagine all these negativities and all the causes, the potential, the seeds, leave your body in the form of thick black liquid like engine oil, and your body becomes clean and clear as crystal. And you can also imagine that all other beings are being purified in the same way as we recite the mantra. O Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soham Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze. Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soham. Now imagine this time light is flowing from Medicine Buddha and filling your body again. And this time brings all the realizations of the path to enlightenment, all the qualities of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, all the blessings. And you can imagine that this is happening at the same time to all the other beings, and feel that you and all other beings have actually received all these excellent qualities and the blessings and the inspiration of Medicine Buddha. O Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze. Adam, Bekanzi Bekanzi Maha, Bekanzi Bekanzi Raja Samangatis. I really feel that you've actually received the blessings and the inspiration of the Medicine Buddha. Now imagine that light this time flowing from the Medicine Buddha. Imagine the Medicine Buddha dissolving into light. And this flows into you, this absorbs into you, this melted Medicine Buddha. And your mind becomes one with the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas. Remember, this is also the mind of your teacher. And let your mind rest for a moment. We've got a few moments here in a state that is completely clear and peaceful and free from its usual busy thoughts, its conceptions. So try and let that all go and just try and be in touch with this, what is your pure, true nature. And this calm person, this non-conceptualizing person, not trying to figure out things all the time, not trying to work so hard to make things work all the time, not trying to work so hard to be perfect for everybody else all the time, but just being who you are, taking care of yourself, your heart. You have to do this first. You can't take care of anyone else until you are taking care of yourself. And let's just dedicate all the merit, excuse me, all the positive energy from this meditation to all those people of our life, to Howard, to Hin. And just pray that Howard has a precious human rebirth or rebirth in a pure land. And so may this meditation bring pure, true physical and mental health and happiness to all sentient beings. And may it be the cause for their eventual attainment of enlightenment. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Mary, for hosting.